Today on the channel, we disrupt your usual YouTube programming for something extra special. From the McFarlane Toys Spawn line, we've got Disruptor.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Spawn McFarlane Toys unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the latest and greatest. We've got Disruptor. But for all your Disruptor needs, make sure you hit up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. Got to get a deal out there on the Disruptor. The latest and greatest, of course, with Reaper from the Spawn line. And I did pick up both of these at Entertainment Earth. And Disruptor, a character, once again, I'm not familiar with. He came after my Spawn time. But I love these Spawn figures. I'm building out that Spawn universe. So I had to pick him up and see what all the fuss is about. Is there fuss? Well, we're going to find out, and we're going to find out the usual way we usually do. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's see what that old Disruptor is up to here. Looking very interesting. He almost looks like, and I don't know anything about the show, Game of Thrones. I have never seen an episode in my life. I don't know anything about it. But of course, you see commercials, you see images and things like that. He looks like a character from that kind of at first. He also kind of looks like he's mixed in with Apocalypse from the X-Men a little bit. That's kind of the vibes he gives off to me. Not sure if they're correct vibes, but they're the vibes. There it is. But big window box right there. Once again, you get his autograph on it if you need to. 22 points of articulation on this one. Disruptor down low. Spawn logo. McFarlane Toys. All the fun, usual bells and whistles. Little glamour shot on the side. Little Spawn action on the side. And then that same glamour shot on the back there for him as well. So without further ado, let's see what this Disruptor's up to. Who's he disrupting? What's he disrupting? Hopefully not like a funeral, see you later, or a wedding. Hopefully he's not just showing up saying, hi, what's going on here? He's disrupting things. That's his superpower. See you later. He's just going places and disrupting things. He's like going to the grocery store and cutting in line. See you later, goodbye. He's doing stuff like that. He's just disrupting things everywhere. But we do got a Spawn stand with him. We've seen these before. Always do like the stands. You guys know that. And then we do get him in the old plastic prison. Time to get the scissors out. He's got all kinds of stuff going on. And it would be a McFarlane toy without being locked in all over the place on the hands and the effects and the extra stands going on. There's a lot of stuff going on with this Disruptor. He's truly disrupting everything, including the unboxing here. Slowing it down as we got to try to work to get him out of the package once and for all. But of course, we always do win. We always do combat that. We always do get everything unboxed. At the end of the day, it looks like I got one twist tie left. Is that it? Are we ready? Oh, we're ready. The Disruptor's coming out. He's ready to disrupt anything and everything that we throw at him. Pull that out there. Went the hard way on that one. There it is. See you later. Twist ties everywhere, as you can imagine. Twist ties all over the place. Slide those off to the side, and let's dive into these accessories first, as we usually do. And we do get a little stand. Of course, we got that stand with him, but now we get this kind of little background stand. Almost looks like some rubble, some trees, some stone, stuff like that. Maybe he's disrupting the environment. Who knows? But we've seen these before in the past with some of these Spawn figures. These little stands, kind of mini dioramas, I guess, at the end of the day. Now, he does got two maniacal hands out of the package. He's like this. He's crazy. But he also has two fists of fury. Almost looks like two hands of stone. Like a young Ronnie Garvin is what he looks like here. But he's got two fists going on if you do need that. Then we do get some very cool, colorful effect pieces here. Nice blue colors on these, looking really nice. Looking almost like Wolverine, kind of going like this, where he's got the little effect when it comes when he does this. Kind of has that feel to it right there. So very interesting, translucent kind of blue color. Very on brand for the Disruptor. Sure, why not? Sounds good. But now we get him out of the package here. Looking big, bad, nationwide. Looking like a dangerous dude right here. Big old head on him. I can't even explain his head. It almost looks like a helmet. It almost looks like a Knights of the Round Table. Almost looks like something like that as well. Got some bumps up the top, some wings on the end. very medieval-like, but also very kind of scary alien-like at the same time. So really running the gamut here. And he's got 2 big shoulder guards on the side as well. Looks like 2 little shields, but they are matching, of course, all the way down to the forearm guards, and then down to the shin guards, knee pads, thigh pads down below. He's color coordinating here. And then he's got a nice cape going on, like a young Lando Calrissian, but he doesn't value his capes quite like Lando, as he's got a lot of tears in this cape. Doesn't treat his cape with the respect it deserves. But very interesting cape, of course. Soft plastic, it's movable here, but it's not a cloth at the end of the day. But it's a nice blue color, almost like a bluish purple. You get a little gray up at the top into the blues. Pretty good color looking on this. These are some colors you don't see a ton from a lot of characters, so he does definitely stand out. Almost feels like a rock formation type guy too. He's just really playing a lot of hits in his looks department here, but he does look like a big crazy guy. There's no doubt about it. Now, of course, articulation arms do go all the way around on him. He does got a bicep cut. Double jointed elbows, very tight. Hands movable, back forth, side to side. Head back forth, up down, side to side. Actually, that collar does not get in the way, which is a nice piece of the puzzle there. What do we got? We got a little bit of waist, no upper waist. Very hard to get into here with the cape and everything blocking, but we do get the side to side at the waist. He does got a little blue diaper going on as well. Legs going to go out for us. Of course, double jointed knees, very tight as we're accustomed to with McFarlane figures. Then you get the ankles up and down. It looks like no side to side on this one. A little side to side, but mostly up and down. And then, of course, the patented toe articulation. You got to have that if you're in the McFarlane game, after all. But the Disruptor, an interesting looking dude here. Not sure what to think. Gonna have to read up on the character a little bit more. A little bit different color scheme though, and that's what we've seen with this wave, and we're gonna call it a wave. Of course, the Reaper, the other friend in this one here, another interesting color combination on him. So a very weird colors for this wave of Spawn figures, but when you got so much darkness on your Spawn shelf, it's nice for a little dash of color. And that's what we got here with the Distractor and, of course, the Reaper and his orange and black attack. He's living life like a young Taz, really, at the end of the day. But an interesting figure. By no means 2 of the greatest figures I've ever unboxed. Of course, not having a relationship with these figures, reading Spawn back in the day before their time, does hurt that a little bit. But I am working on a complete Spawn collection, so definitely needed these guys no matter what. Now, these 2 don't quite have the name value of some of the other Spawn figures over the years, so I could see possibly playing a little bit of that long game on these. You might be getting a deal down the road, so that's up to you if you want to play the long game, if you want to wait. What you want to do, it is your own collection, it is your own money. Do what you want to do at the end of the day. But 2 okay figures, kind of middle of the road for the Spawn line. That's where it sets in for me. But where does it sit in for you? Is this a pickup for you? Is this a day 1 pickup? Or is it a long game pickup? Or is it a no game pickup? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon. As you guys know, you get both YouTube channels videos early on Patreon, including a lot of other bonus stuff. So check that out if you want to support the channel. You can also support the channel at PetersonTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X. The _Kyle_Peterson on Threads and on Instagram. So for the Redeemer, or I should say the Reaper nowadays, and the Distractor, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.